Message of the day.
Aww.
Bush League, sir. Bush League.
Did somebody check to make sure Dom is correct?
I don't know.
It's quite possible Dom is incorrect.
I'm just relaying the message. I should have done it in an accent, though.
Dumb and correct?
Shocking.
Oh, you shut up.
Now, as for parenting...
unfortunately, he is correct. Well, I guess fortunately he's correct. Parenting. Tell us about being a parent.
So far it involves lots of poopy diapers and
Did
not
God
a lot
put
of sleep.
smell in those diapers in that poop yet?
I feel like it doesn't really smell that much.
It'll get
maybe
there.
it just
It'll
get worse.
yeah, that's the thing. He's eating all
Yeah.
breast milk, so like
Yeah.
pretty neutral smell.
It
Are you
gets
saying
good.
oh yeah to it not smelling, or oh yeah to breast milk?
All right, we'll go
All
ahead.
that.
We'll go with
All
the
that.
Sleeky. We'll look at some Helga booty on this map.
New controller point activated.
All right, so this is Shattered, guys. Danny, you want to talk a little bit about it, or?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, this is our newest map. It is also our largest map by quite a bit. So if you play less than a 4-on-4, it actually can feel kind of sparse, but it actually feels really good with a 4v4. We will be releasing it actually in 2 sizes when you play Capture the Flag on it, or Jackhammer, I should say. It's bigger and longer, and when you play the other game types, it's sort of more similar to the way it was before. I don't know what more I have to add to it, really.
Bigger, longer, and uncut.
Got colors.
I'm gonna walk
It's bigger
through.
and longer, just like she likes it.
There's I think one of the early suggestions was like the Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner theme. Do you guys feel like any of that was like kind of played into this map?
A control point has been lost.
That's definitely. I mean, there's definitely
captures remaining.
Is Danny there?
homage there.
I'm sorry, I'm answering questions on chat. I'm
Oh.
back. What do you want? What's the question?
I was asking, like, I remember a while back people were saying it would be cool if this was like the Wile E. Coyote / Roadrunner style map, and then I was asking if any of that was like kind of played into the design for this.
Ish. I would say, well, so I can talk about that a little bit. In general, our game's art direction has a lot of cues from old Warner Brothers / Looney Tunes cartoons.
As if they're directed by Quentin Tarantino, though, of course.
Exactly. With a lot more blood and guts,
we're milking
and
that
a lot
quote.
more sexy
I love
shit.
milking that quote.
But at any rate, yeah. So I mean, it certainly has that inspiration. It also has a very kind of Don Bluth inspiration as far as the color palette. But the idea of the map really is that, like, you guys, I'm sure, are picking up that all the maps have sort of a theme of we're out there mining this plutonium on asteroids, and we're getting these huge drills to drill up the planets or drill up the asteroids to get the stuff, and basically we're destroying the crap out of the asteroids to get it. And this one is one of the most destroyed versions. So this map has been completely kind of devastated by all the mining going on, and it has like this huge, if you kind of look up at it, you can see like this huge drill
Yeah,
that basically just drilled through the whole thing, and
I was trying to
just
get up
sort
to
of-
that drill.
yeah, so it's
Here.
very
Nice.
sort of devastated. It turns out, which is really cool too, some of the changes that we made to the map make it probably one of the more, I would say, advanced maps. When you play the game, it has a lot more sort of things about it that advanced players will enjoy, and I think it feels a little more like an advanced. Definitely, when you're playing Jackhammer, it is much harder to get the hammer and return it, just because you have a much longer way, which makes it, a lot of ways, a lot more exciting. And it's cool because when you go from map to map, you kind of get a different pacing as well. So some maps, it's a little easier and it's faster paced, and this one, it just kind of feels different. So I think it's cool that we have that kind of variety, even if it's in the same game type. And that's all I have to say about that.
Awesome. I've never heard you use the gum voice before.
I've heard him one
I
time
am
with the
dumb.
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant
Dan.
Diane, you got new legs.
Hopefully we get a Jackhammer
Hey, who are
game
we
so you
missing
guys can
still?
see the.
Richard, you
Man.
crafting weapons?
Yeah, all my weapons are invalid, so for some reason in this
Could
build.
have just let Tom come in and play.
Yeah.
You could. You
Didn't
can still
have to,
do that.
Didn't have to scare him away. Gosh, Rich.
Yeah, Rich.
He's all
Deborah.
butthurt in the corner.
Echo Spawn, it's not really that the map has changed, it's just that you guys were playing
Alpha version.
alpha versions of the maps. So like even two ports or shipping yard, for example, like we have those are like base designs, but what we actually art them up with could be completely like not what you're expecting. So it's not that it's changed, it's that it's just has final art.
Now the flag bases, I mean, that is actually...
Yeah.